I believe that there are very few ideas that should be off the table when it comes to finding a way to improve student achievement, especially in those schools that are really, really thirsty for student achievement, where the numbers have not been good for a very, very long time. And I believe that experimenting is a really good thing. Experiment. That leads us to the story today. A DC charter school will give 15 of its families $2,400 during the next school year, 24-25, as part of a pilot to see whether no strings attached payments can help mitigate the effects of poverty, reduce truancy, and keep teens out of crime. The program is being launched this summer at the Social Justice School and administered by an anti poverty organization, Mothers Outreach Network, which will also offer families free legal, education services. It marks an expansion of similar programs in this city aimed at fighting poverty. So we have some consistency here, trying to take aim at poverty and improve the lives of children, our students, including another Mothers Outreach Network funded effort to give money to low income black mothers accused of child neglect, and a DC led initiative that paid more than $10,000 to mothers living in poverty. Now, there's a specific reason why they targeted these mothers who are accused of neglect, and it is because their students were missing school. And that's why they've come up with this idea to pay these families to mitigate uh, the effects of poverty. Reading on, it says poverty impacts children in different ways than it impacts adults, Long said. This is a person with the organization, adding that his students advocated for the guaranteed income program last year. If we really want to get serious about interrupting these notions around poverty in DC, we have to be able to support kids and families. So to that end, what they've done with this program is they're going to pay the families, but they're also going to pay the students as well. Let's look at some of the details here. Families who participate in the pilot called Guarantee Together will receive $800 each month for 3 months, paid in weekly installments. Children up to two in a family will get $25 each week, something Long hopes will deter youth from bad behavior. They're taking things they're taking things because they don't have things, he said. I think having a few extra dollars would allow them to support their families, but also support themselves. So there is fully the rationale, everyone, for this experiment. And again, I think experiments are a good thing. And here it talked about the numbers. It says more than 8,000 students in DC traditional public and charter schools were referred to the Agency for Educational Neglect during the 22-23 school year. Now, a referral occurs after a child between the ages of 5 and 13 accumulates 10 unexcused absences from school. That is a lot of students accumulating more than 10 unexcused absences from school. And again, that is the rationale for this experiment. And what we'll do is we'll keep an eye on this experiment as the year goes on. I'm curious to know what they're going to find out in doing this experiment. I believe that the payments have already started to go out. They started to go out at the end of July. And obviously, like it is with many things, there are people who agree with it and there are people who disagree with it. And so, yes, like many things, sadly, with education recently, it has become political, and that's it's unfortunate that politics are involved in education. But again, this is an experiment. They're trying it out. $2,400 to, and it's not to every family. It's to 15 families. They've identified 15 families that they're going to try this experiment out with, and we'll see what happens. So that's our story for today. I thank you so much for tuning in. Once again, This article is going to be linked in the description section. Also, there's an opportunity in the description section for you to partner with us, support us here at Bird Links. Whenever you shop at Amazon, use that link. You have all rights and privileges to everything on Amazon. The prices are the same as everyone else, as if you went there directly. The only difference is that whenever you purchase something through using that link, we get a commission here at BirdLink. So I thank you to those of you who are doing that. I really appreciate your support. And those of you who are considering that, I appreciate you as well. That's it for today. We'll see you next time.